loneliness affects mental health in the modern world. Loneliness is often seen as a temporary feeling, a sense of isolation that comes and goes depending on circumstances. However, in today's fast-paced, hyper-connected world, loneliness has become a pervasive issue that many people experience regularly. With the rise of social media, increased individualism, and busy lifestyles, feelings of loneliness can have profound impacts on mental health. While the occasional feeling of loneliness is a normal human experience, prolonged or chronic loneliness can contribute to serious mental health challenges. Understanding the effects of loneliness on mental health is crucial in addressing this growing issue and finding ways to combat its negative impact. Defining loneliness. Loneliness is not simply being alone. It's the feeling of being disconnected from others, even in the presence of people. It's a subjective experience where individuals feel that their social needs are not being met. Loneliness can occur in a variety of contexts, whether someone lives alone or feels disconnected from their social circles, friends, or family. In the modern world, loneliness often arises from the perceived lack of meaningful, fulfilling relationships rather than just physical isolation. Loneliness and its rising prevalence in the modern world. In today's world, loneliness is more common than ever before. Factors such as the rise of technology, social media, and remote work have altered the way people interact. While digital connections have made it easier to stay in touch with people, these virtual interactions often lack the depth and intimacy of face-to-face communication. Additionally, modern society values independence and individual achievement, which can sometimes overshadow the importance of social connections. As a result, many people find themselves feeling disconnected and isolated even though they are surrounded by people in their daily lives. The link between loneliness and mental health disorders. Chronic loneliness can lead to or exacerbate various mental health issues, including anxiety, depression, and stress. The persistent feeling of being alone or disconnected can cause a decline in emotional well-being, triggering feelings of sadness, hopelessness, and fear. For individuals who experience loneliness regularly, these negative emotions can spiral into more severe mental health conditions. Research has shown that people who experience chronic loneliness are at higher risk of developing depression and anxiety disorders and even suicidal thoughts. Impact of loneliness and anxiety. One of the most significant impacts of loneliness is its role in the development and worsening of anxiety disorders. When someone feels disconnected or isolated, their mind may begin to focus on the perceived lack of social support, leading to increased worry and fear. The fear of being alone or rejected can also cause social anxiety, making it harder to engage with others and reinforcing the cycle of loneliness. This constant state of worry can contribute to heightened feelings of anxiety, creating a difficult mental health struggle to overcome. Loneliness and depression, a dangerous connection. The connection between loneliness and depression is well documented. Chronic loneliness can trigger or worsen depressive symptoms. The lack of social interaction and support can also leave individuals feeling emotionally drained, leading to feelings of hopelessness, despair, and a diminished sense of self-worth. This isolation associated with loneliness can also make it harder for individuals to engage in activities they once enjoyed, leading to a further decrease in motivation and interest in life. Over time, this can deepen the severity of depression, making it more challenging to break free from the cycle. The role of social media in amplifying loneliness. While social media is often praised for its ability to connect people globally, it can also contribute to feelings of loneliness and inadequacy. Online platforms can foster unrealistic comparisons and the illusion of connection, which may actually deepen feelings of isolation. Users often see others posting about their exciting social lives or accomplishments, which can lead to a distorted view of reality. This constant exposure to curated images of others' lives can make individuals feel as though they are missing out or falling short, exacerbating their sense of loneliness. Loneliness and physical health, the hidden consequences. The effects of loneliness extend beyond mental health. Chronic loneliness has been shown to have negative consequences for physical health as well. This is linked to an increased risk of cardiovascular disease, weakened immune function, and higher levels of stress hormones such as cortisol. These physical effects are believed to be the result of the prolonged activation of the body's stress response, which can damage the body over time. Loneliness also leads to unhealthy behaviors such as poor sleep patterns, lack of exercise, and poor diet, further compromising both mental and physical well-being. How loneliness affects self-esteem. Loneliness can have a significant impact on an individual's self-esteem. The feeling of being disconnected from others can lead to negative self-perceptions, including feelings of unworthiness or inadequacy. When individuals feel that they are not valued or loved by others, their confidence and sense of self-worth can suffer. Over time, this diminished self-esteem can make it more difficult for individuals to engage with others and form meaningful relationships, further perpetuating their loneliness and isolation. Coping strategies for loneliness. Managing loneliness requires a multifaceted approach. One effective way to cope is by seeking out opportunities for social connection, whether through joining clubs, sport groups, or volunteering. Building deeper, more meaningful relationships with others, even in small steps, can help combat loneliness. Another strategy is to focus on developing a positive relationship with oneself. Practices such as mindfulness, self-compassion, and pursuing personal interests or hobbies can foster a sense of fulfillment and connection to one's own life. Seeking professional help from a therapist or counselor can also provide essential tools for managing loneliness and its associated mental health effects. The importance of societal and community support. Addressing loneliness is not just the responsibility of individuals. Society as a whole must take action. Community-based initiatives such as social programs, mental health awareness campaigns, and efforts to reduce social isolation can make a big difference. Encouraging open conversations about mental health, creating safe spaces for connection, and reducing the stigma surrounding loneliness can help individuals feel supported. Communities that value social cohesion and provide opportunities for meaningful engagement can play a key role in reducing loneliness and promoting mental well-being. Loneliness is a growing issue in the modern world, and its impact on mental health cannot be underestimated. From contributing to anxiety and depression to affecting physical health and self-esteem, the consequences of chronic loneliness are far-reaching. As our society becomes increasingly digital and disconnected, it's essential to address loneliness as a significant factor in mental health. By fostering stronger social connections, promoting mental health awareness, and providing support to those who feel isolated, can help reduce the harmful effects of loneliness and create a more connected and resilient society.